good, y'all? This your boy Black G92. Now, as y'all may know, today I'm kicking off the third annual 31 Days of Halloween special, which every day of this month I will be uploading a reaction video, maybe two, one or two reaction videos through every day of this month of October leading up to Halloween, which is the 31st. I kicked this little series off back in 2019 and might as well just go ahead and bring it in with style and just improve on the last two. And this time I plan on doing like three reactions, like probably in two of those days because I got a lot of reaction requests to catch up on, and also doing live stream of a few albums here and there, like mixed into it, throwing in this what keeping up with the theme of like Halloween as such with my other reaction request, not reaction requests, more so the countdowns and like songs I plan on reacting to. Few from reaction requests, ones I stumbled upon as for myself, whatever. So to present to y'all and see what y'all liking and whatnot. And man, speaking of like album releases, do y'all ever get overwhelmed with so many projects coming out? Maybe I'm not the only person that feels this way, but it's overwhelming. Like to see just a bunch of like projects uploaded or available for streaming or physical copies available each fucking Friday. Like it doesn't have the same feeling of like album releases being events anymore. Like it's just like a bunch of projects here and there, and a bunch of projects listed like coming out this Friday, and you got it's especially for someone like myself who is a content creator. It gets kind of like overwhelming sometimes to catch up all these new releases. There's some I haven't even gotten around to listen to yet. So I'm gonna do. That's why I'm planning on doing these not two reactions, but these two live streams just to catch up on a few new releases. I might up it to four, up it to four. So bear with your boy, but anyway, we can do this I can explain most of this in a whole nother reaction. This time I'm going to do but today I'm doing a reaction to anime moments where the bully got what they deserve. Interesting title, by the way. And I clicked on it, and I seen the ratio of the likes and dislikes, and got a lot of likes, which is 252K, and then the dislikes is 4.6K dislikes. I wonder why this was so polarizing. Well, whatever. Shit, because people have their opinions. So I'm going to go ahead and see what this compilation looks like in about 3, 2, 1 to kick it off with a bloody start.
Being a medium that is full of tons of stories based around schools, there is no surprise that there are tons of school bullies in the anime realm. Doesn't matter whether it's an emotional or physical bullying, it's still the most horrible thing someone can do. Yeah. Bullying in anime tends to go wrong in the most satisfying and bloodiest ways possible.
Yeah.
Sometimes it gets too intense and the victim just couldn't handle the pain anymore. Seeing them get the revenge can be more satisfying than taking a cold shower on a hot day. Here are the moments in anime where the bullies got what they deserve. Before we start, be sure to subscribe to our channel and press on that bell icon.
Now, the very first clips I recognize from Elfen Lied, which is not the very first ones, but more so the ones that came out after those first clips. But a few of them thrown in there was from Elfen Lied. I recognize that. My favorite one of my faves. So
be notified about our latest videos. Coming in at number 7, we have Saki-chan Fruit Basket 2019. Reflecting on Saki's past, she was gifted with psychic abilities that could sense people's waves and send out electric waves. As a young soul, she had a hard time controlling her abilities. The bullies just make everything worse, but they deserved it anyways. This pure innocent girl goes to school just to be called a witch. Those bullies just won't leave her alone. Poor girl couldn't even enjoy a meal. It's like she's living in hell, being forced to eat living animals or literally being burned or scarred by supposedly what you could call classmates, but are absolute bitches and devils.
Yeah.
Enough is enough. Everything has a limit. It's time for my girl to get her revenge. It wasn't the most satisfying revenge, but for real though, seeing those bullies suffer and be in pain was more entertaining than watching fight scenes in most shonen anime. Not to mention, it was so badass when Saki snapped. She wishes death upon them. I honestly wish Saki had done more than this because the bullies truly deserve to live a life in hell.
Whoa. Damn, just like that. Damn, she really did that.
Coming in at number
Very
6, we have
powerful.
Magical Girl Raising Project. Seriously though, what is up with Magical Girls anime and giving them a dark past? Kano is one of the most...
I noticed that too as well. Like, they always give the magical girls like some like terrible, very fucked up past and whatnot. Like, that's a very common trope I've noticed. So that's interesting. That's an interesting question to ask. Hey, it is effective though if done right.
badass characters with such a dark backstory, which made us understand why she became so violent these days. I can't believe the audacity those bullies have to even compare her to her mother. Poor girl goes to school just to get called ugly names and be molested by her own classmates. I honestly thought that she would get some peace at home, but I was wrong. Her lecherous stepfather only stacks upon another layer of pressure in her life. Just like I said, everything has a limit. And boy, was it beyond satisfying when she finally snapped and gave those bullies a nice punch in the face. Especially the moment she kicked that pervert. Bro, this is a good example of why you shouldn't underestimate a woman.
Kick the shit out of his
Coming in
stepdaddy. That motherfucker definitely deserved it. You don't go around touching on those little kids. For real.
Number 5, we have Rika-chan Higurashi.
But man, she threw them hands on that boy for sure. It's like he was punching the shit out of him. And the way she kicked her stepdad, like, hats off, she the real MVP already. I'm gonna have to check out the rest of that show.
They cry. Ray. Violence is never the answer. But apparently in this show it is. I really do like Satoko, but the Satoko of this world had it coming. I'd call it the karmic justice delivered in response to her bitchy attitude. It's hilarious how she got beaten up twice in the classroom with chairs. Once, thanks to Shion, and now thanks to Rika. It's pretty much understandable that Satoko acts like this because of her abusive family, but it doesn't give her permission to hurt other people.
Oh, no,
The scene is always amusing to me, but it always strikes me how out of character it is for Rika. She was, from my point of view, always a deep thinker with a lot of inner monologue. Here, she just loses it and demonstrates pure violence. I can tell that this is everyone's favorite scene in Higurashi.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Uh-oh. That's the top. You can tell she was.
It gets even more intense the moment Rika's voice changes when she gets serious. Honestly, this scene deserves a spot in oddly satisfying compilations.
Yeah, I agree.
なんか毎日同じことやってっとちょっと飽きるな。最近反応鈍いしね。
At number 4, we have Aya Asagiri, Magical Sight Girl. I don't understand why it always has to be the soft and gentle-looking lolly girl who has to go through such a horrible experience in life. Aya getting herself into trouble with having her ruined school shoes in the locker, having her school table vandalized, drowned in the toilet, being punched, kicked, and even choked by her brother Kaname, who wants Aya to help him relieve his stress from his father's expectations. There's no reason for them to treat her like a harmless punching bag. Thanks to the magical girl side that gave her a toy gun with a heart barrel, she was able to save herself.
もし本当ならどうかこの地獄を終わらせて
Just vaporized them.
And not just that. Karma is real, bro. It doesn't take long for it to happen either. In a split second, those psychopaths will run over by a train. In my opinion, they do deserve death. but it would be more entertaining to see them being tormented and suffered day by day until death. Not a quick one like this, but I hope that once they're in hell, they would get horribly tortured and never come back to Earth again.
Oh, hell no.
ヒロちゃん、初めてだよね。じゃあ、行ってみようか。
Oh,
狩りを裂いたら、暴れるとかえって痛いよ。
uh-oh.
Coming in at number 3, we have Hiroko from Shadow Star Narutaru. Here comes the show where the main character has gone mad and loses control. People bully the wrong people, and little do they know, karma is always coming and following them. After being told she is forbidden to talk to Sheena, her only best friend, in a frenzied turn of events, Hiroko unleashes her dragon child into the world. All sense of judgment clouded by her anger, Hiroko uses her hulking beast to take revenge on her overbearing parents, on the bullies who made her life hell, and perhaps even all of mankind. Although the revenge moment on Aki was kind of disgusting and, well, disturbing to watch. In all the sense of disturbing, it was somewhat satisfying to see what happened to Aki. And her brother being collateral in the process was kind of a bonus.
Always something with those characters. Always. Ooh. Painful way to go.
Speaking of her oppressive dad, he certainly deserved what was coming for him. Coming in at number 2, we have Renee Bellinetta, Vivid Strike. Here's another reason not to understand the victim of the bullies. Those maniacs didn't see it coming when they break an important memento of her grandfather and physically prevented her from seeing her grandfather before he passed away. Worst of all, they destroyed her phone when her mother called. An already emotionally vulnerable Renee finally snaps and goes all doomslayer on her 3 bullies at school the next day.
Ooh. Ooh.
Inflicting multiple fractures and leaving them severely traumatized. I love that ferocious aggression coming from Renee. Watching that sweet revenge surely sent chills down my spine. Those obnoxious bitches had to mess with her at the wrong time, and I don't know about you, but even with how savage it was kinda satisfying. Isn't a lost arm, a concussed head, and another concussed head a fair trade for a grandfather passing away? When you put someone through hell like that, don't be surprised if they come back at you as a demon. If you were expecting cute moe stuff from Vivid Strike, boy, your expectation is way too high. This is not your typical Ero manga sensei type of anime.
Oh, I remember seeing that show. That show was weird as fuck. And
Free gas hat.
dude wasn't
What's
capping.
good? It's your boy
That
Benno.
show
Go to
was.
the gas station.
That dude wasn't
I
capped
don't
by
credit card
Urmanga
my money.
Sensei.
Still up
That
your
was
tank.
quite a weird ass show, for real.
And number 1 goes to Lucy, Elfin Lead. Hey, bullying a person.
Great position. And I'm sure he gonna explain why, but I already know what scene he's gonna talk about. But for those that have seen the show, yeah, he gonna definitely put that scene in there. But let's go ahead.
Hurting them emotionally and physically is already bad enough, right? But killing their innocent puppy? Bro, that's fucked up.
Yeah,
Especially when they're like 11. How can a kid that age go this far and be so heartless? I can't even kill a cockroach, bro. These psychopaths call her mean things like horns and says she's not human, but the thing they did to her, the thing they did to that puppy, that poor little puppy, the poor pupper, they are more inhuman than her. Do they not have mercy? But just like I mentioned before, karma is a bitch. It's like a boomerang. Whatever you do, it will always come back to you. Just like these cold-blooded and soulless bullies, never in my life would I ever wish death upon children. But these. I can describe how much I loved it when she finally snapped, causing those psychopaths to explode. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that they, explode. They certainly got what they deserved, in my opinion. The girl deserved worse than the boys because she was pretending to be Lucy's friend the whole time.
Yep.
Well, not anymore.
人間じゃないのは人じゃないのは
Classic.
Compared to other anime that were mentioned, this one deserves our first spot because the bullying really is on a whole new level, and the revenge was just as brutal and satisfying. Alright everybody, that's it for today. Don't forget to tell me your ranking in the comments section down below. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to hit the like button and definitely don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to support me, consider becoming a member of the channel and enjoy exclusive content that I make for members only. And as for now, I'll catch you later. See you in the next one.
I might have to subscribe to this dude's channel. I like his voice and his presentation. And that was anime moments where the bully got what they deserved, and definitely some good choices in there. And of course, like the only one that I recognize, and a few other ones I haven't seen, which all like caught my attention and got me wanting to check them out for myself. I wonder if I could find them on like Hulu, or don't know about Netflix, but for sure Hulu. I know Netflix got a lot of like choices of anime titles, so maybe I can run across those same titles on Netflix. But I'm see if I can find on Hulu or say Crunchyroll or something like that. There's some interesting titles and like quite gruesome scenes, and when the protagonist has like that's one that's bullied has their revenge payback. Like, it's always satisfying to see in a story, because when people are cruel like that, like it's almost like they had it coming. Like when something fucked up happens to them by said main character that's been like under their torment. So it's always come off as satisfying. Like the host, not the host, but the person that puts the countdown together. So let me see what the comment section say about it. I know quite a bit of people probably have quite a bit to say. Oh, someone's talking about violence is never the answer. True, but it is the solution. And school, when students are bullying other students, that's fine. School, when the people fight back, wait, that's bullying. Well, got nothing to argue against that. Revenge is the dish best served cold. That's what my mother used to say. Shit, she still does. I'm gonna have to read this on my own time, but now I'm gonna go ahead and like sign off, whatever. And if you want me to react to more of these countdowns, be sure to post them in the comment section below. And if you want to keep up with what I got in store, be sure to hit that like button, hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, and follow me on my social media accounts. We post in the description box below. If you want to support the channel, be sure to click on the PayPal link. The link to my PayPal, so you can donate however much you want to help out living expenses and put into like merch that I plan on having out sometime in the future. This to support y'all, like how y'all been supporting your boy with checking in with my reaction videos and all that, and my live streams, man. I really appreciate it. And also, if this is your first time watching this countdown, be sure to post your favorite one out of that countdown, or like let me know what you think of it in the comment section below. And I might do another reaction sometime tonight, so stay tuned for that. This your boy Black G92, about to sign off. Holla at your boy. Peace.